Alright, in this video we're going to count how many of each type of atom we have in a compound. So we're going to start with this first one, and just to name it, it's lithium. Cation is lithium, anion is oxygen. We change the ending to IDE, so we have lithium oxide. Alright, so I look at my subscripts, these numbers that are next to them. So I have lithium is 2, so I know I have 2 lithium atoms. I don't have a number next to oxygen, so I know it's just a 1. We don't write 1s. Alright, barium silicide. So, just to show you guys really quick, another example of simplification. We have 4 bariums, 2 silicones. Okay, we can cross off the 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times, so I end up with 2 bariums and 1 silicone, which we don't write the number for. So, barium is 2. Silicone, no number there, is a 1, so I know I have 2 bariums and 1 silicone. Alright, now we're getting a little trickier. Calcium, no number there, right? No number next to that, so it should be a 1. That is a mess up. So 1 calcium. And then this 2, it's kind of like math, guys. The 2 goes to everything inside the parentheses. So I have 2 carbons, and then I have 2 nitrogens. Okay, so 2 carbons and 2 nitrogens. Alright, strontium acetate. So, strontium, no number there. Oh, man, again, mess up. That should be a 1. 1 strontium. Now, again, the 2 goes to everything inside the parentheses. So, we have carbon. 2 times 2 is 4 carbons. Okay, I already have 3 hydrogens times 2, 6 hydrogens. Okay, I take it to the oxygen. I have 2 times 2 would be 4 oxygen. So we have 1 strontium, 4 carbons, 6 hydrogens, and 4 oxygens. Alright, aluminum oxide. Here's one more named example. So this is like tying everything that we've done now all together. Okay, so I've given the formula as aluminum oxide. So first thing we got to do to find how many atoms of each in there, right? We need to write the formula. So I write aluminum is Al. I know my charge is 3. Oxygen, I know, has a charge of 2. So I cross them, so I know I'm going to end up with the 2 drops to the aluminum. So that is a 2 aluminums. The 3 drops to the oxygen, so I know I have 3 oxygens. Can't simplify, so we end up with Al2O3 as our final answer. So if I'm figuring out how many atoms I have of each of those, I have aluminum, and there are 2 of them, and I have oxygen, and there are 3 of them, right? Because the 3 is right next to the oxygen, and the aluminum is, the 2 is right next to the aluminum. Now, do not get these counting them confused with the charges. The charges are always written on top. So aluminum is 3, oxygen is 2. If you're counting the number of the type of atom, it's always this, we call them a subscript, the small number that's at the bottom next to it. Okay, again, if you have any questions and you need to be coming in before school or after school, and there's extra practice for this too if you need it.